Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got your illustrious President Donald J. Trump, man. Yo, Zay, we gonna talk about that guilty verdict, man. Yeah, I mean, look, you always wanted to. Well, we gonna get to it. We got Peter Rosenberg on Summer Jam, man, who shouldn't be showing up, man. We also got we got Bow Wow with a lot to say about rappers that owe him money, man. We got Eminem. We got Eminem. Okay. We got Charleston White with the apologies, man, because you know you needed it. All right. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell is waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button is waiting for your subscription, man. So go on and touch that too. Yo, check this out, man. Hot 97's Peter Rosenberg wants Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow to be removed from Summer Jam concert after they were showing support for your illustrious ex-president Donald J. Trump at a rally in New York City, man. I thought rallies only happen in like in the Midwest and stuff like that. Like rallies is happening in New York too. When I think of rallies, you know, all I see is people in hoods, like white hoods. Never mind all that. Look. Take a look at this clip of Peter Rosenberg. Take a look real quick.
Sleepy Hollow, you could tell, was, and I'm not giving him a pass, I'm disgusted, hit them both with the button. As far as I'm concerned, I hit everybody at the station. Let's pull them off Summer Jam. I just want y'all to know, that is me, Karen Rosenberg. I don't want him on Summer Jam. But, listen, put a face to it. I don't want him on Summer Jam. But, just to be clear, he's laughing through that. You can't tell it's a big joke to him, which to me makes it in some ways even worse. But like that Make America Great Again, he could barely hold himself together from laughing.
Yeah, he was laughing.
What kind of endorsement is that, bro?
Well, that's the other part of the congrats. The fact that Donald Trump was like, bring what rappers you got from New York City?
No, here's another thing I'm doing. I'm hitting a reporter friend of mine who's like a really good journalist, and I'm telling him someone's got to go try to figure out, like a real journalist needs to do the work to figure out what the story is behind these things happening.
Wow. I find that to be very fascinating. I find that to be very, very fascinating. Look. Let me tell you who also is on that Summer Jam stage, okay? Doja Cat, all right? Sexy Red. I could technically stop right there, okay? He wants Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow to be removed from the Summer Jam stage, but not Doja Cat and Sexy Red? What's up with that? Peter Rosenberg, Fabio Foreign, French Montana, Davido, Ty Dolla $ign, A Boogie. Okay, here's where I'm going with this. All right. By the way, Big Daddy Kane is also there. Eric B and Rakim, Jadakiss, Method Man, Redman. Here's where I'm going with this. Someone in the comments of that post, right? This is what they said. They said somebody by the name of Proverbs 31 University. By the way, make sure you get your Proverbs in for today. Okay, 31 days, 31 Proverbs, a chapter a day. You know what it is. Get your wisdom in. Okay. This person by the name of Proverbs 31 University dropped some wisdom and said, they were removed for free speech, but y'all don't remove rappers for promoting murder and promiscuity, which has been more dangerous for the black community in America than someone endorsing a presidential candidate. Selective outrage is wild. Close quote. Ain't that interesting, man? I find that to be infuriatingly frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you would choose to remove off the stage? You're removing Sheff G, and you want to remove Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow because they endorse Trump, but you don't want to remove them if they promote murder, if they promote you know what I'm saying? Like if they promote drugs, if they promote promiscuity, any artist that promotes promiscuity, you don't want them removed, but you want these rappers removed because they. You see how this stuff is twisted, man. You see how this joint is mad political. That's why nothing is real. You know what I mean? Nothing is real. You follow me? This media stuff. This stuff ain't real, man. Anything that is in furtherance and continuance of the culture, that kind of culture, it's not for the betterment of mankind, man. That's why we do what we do and we say what we say, man. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's got to get redeemed out of here. Like we trying to redeem some aspect of humanity in the culture. You follow me? Oh, by the way, The artist Bow Wow has stated that a lot of y'all out here, y'all owe him money, and it's about time he come and collect. You follow me, man? Look, y'all done played in his face long enough, and he can't stand it no more. Look, he pity the fool he lent money to that's out here flashing all that paper. Look, now y'all gonna pay him his money, or he gonna knock your ass out too. You know what I'm saying? Make a choice. Look, Bow Wow has stated the following. He said, yo, y'all think 50 got a long list of rappers owing him money? He tweeted out, he said, I'ma start naming rappers that owe me and been running off with the paper for 3 years. Don't let that mic ish fool you. I want my money. I'ma start naming you niggas. 39. Close quote. Hey, look. He should have added no more talk. You know what I mean? Look, he should have added, are we finished? Or are we done? Look, y'all you looking at Bow Wow like I'ma just tuck mine in. You know what I'm saying? Look, Bow Wow about to come around like this. What are you about to do, Sauce?
Are you tripping, Debo? Jump, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Oh man, that's messed up. Won't you give him back his chain?
What chain?
Yeah, what chain?
Look. Y'all better give him back his money. Y'all cuffing around out here. Y'all better give Bow Wow back his money, man. This is your last time. Look, that's Bow Wow's final message. Okay? His final message. He's saying it for the last time. Give him back his money. Listen, in case you forgot, right? Bow Wow, in case you forgot, 50 Cent got shot 9 times. The man was shot in the head. You like, it was his jaw. I'm sorry, is your jaw not on your face? Is your face on your head? 50 wanting his money, right? Having got shot in the head, right? Survived. He ate the bullet. Literally. 50 Cent ate the bullet. It was in his teeth, right? That's where he told it like this. And then 50 Cent got a legal arm. That's a little bit different than you want your money. But technically, Cardi B wants her money too, right? And she ain't been shot. Look. You gotta have a OJ level, Diddy level legal team apparently to get your papers out here, okay? Or, and 50 got a heavy legal team, or you gotta have 50 kind of reach, or you gotta eat bullets like 50. So I feel like, I don't know if they're gonna tuck their chains. Do you think they're gonna tuck their chains when they see Bow Wow? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not saying he's soft. I'm asking y'all a question. Do you think he's gonna tuck? Do you think the people that owe Bow Wow? I'm sorry to make this so long. I just had a cold brew. Yeah, that's right. I failed. I failed my caffeine thing. I'm gonna get back because I found out, like, cause you know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I thought it, like, the acid was rising in my chest. I thought I had to chill for a second, but I don't. Listen. Yeah, Bow Wow want his money. Look, I told you, this is your last and final warning. Bow Wow want his cuffing money, so you best to ante up. You better ante up. Shout out to MOP. Where we at over here, man? All right, listen, man. Eminem has dropped his song, Houdini, right? In the song, it's his old self, like, battling his new self, right? Like, his new self is trying to stop his old self who stepped into 2024, okay? And he don't like what he see, okay? Folks are talking about, oh, his song is corny, you know what I'm saying? He's like 50 years old. But I'm like, y'all don't know how Eminem stepped into the game? He stepped into the game as Slim Shady. So why are people acting like, oh, he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo for how he did it. Dude's style was colorful from the jump. You know, the man is creative, and you're mad that he's as talented as he is, but he's white. Let's call it a spade, okay? You're mad Eminem is white. You know what I mean? Because Busta Rhymes is exactly Eminem. You know what I mean? Busta Rhymes and Eminem, they're the same thing lyrically. You know what I mean? Like, they're both savages with it, okay? The only difference, they're black and white counterparts. Look, it's just Eminem be on some white people stuff, and Busta be on some black people stuff. Listen, In a 2018 interview with Billboard, I believe Rakim had Busta in his top 5. Now, Rakim is the GOAT of GOATs. As far as I'm concerned, he is the greatest of all time, like the official one. You know what I mean? I think there might be a couple, but he is the one, right? In a 2018 interview with Billboard, Rakim said he had Busta in his top 5, okay? And Busta said the following about Rakim. Take a listen.
Greatest rapper.
I don't think I have one.
3 then.
Rakim. Some might disagree with me, but Nas, I can't say 3, I can say 5. I would say Eminem. I'm almost there with J. Cole, one of the major new candidates. But I'm still torn between him and Kendrick. Kendrick did what he did on Big Sean's Control record, and he gave a lot of people a lengthy opportunity to respond, and nobody wanted no smoke. So I just think in that sense, Kendrick is a real different type of problem and force to be reckoned with. Cole and Kendrick, so it would be one of them two. Would definitely say Jay-Z. I'm Biggie biased because I think what he's done between 2 albums, everybody has obviously had the opportunity to work way longer than him, and they still can't top what he's done in 2 albums. I think that's my...
Now, Rakim said the following on Eminem. Take a listen to this joint real quick.
Is there someone who you may consider to be the greatest rapper of all time?
Yeah, it's a couple people. One of my favorite MCs is Eminem.
Eminem like gravitates towards you more because he's just a lyricist.
Beast.
Eminem is nasty. I don't care what color he is. If M was black, he'd be the next Muhammad Ali.
You see that? And here's Eminem on Rakim.
One of the greatest things about Rakim to me was he would use words that you've heard of this word rhyme before, but it'd almost be like girl and world. You'd expect him to rhyme that, and he's rhyming plural and rural. You know what I'm saying? He was the first, like, I take 7 MCs, put them in a line, and add 7 more brothers who think they can rhyme. With the inside rhyme schemes, all that shit, man. I think Rakim probably is still great. I haven't heard anything he's working on lately, but I guarantee you he ain't lost that. Because it just, that kind of don't go away.
Now, I guess while we at it, let's hear what Jay-Z had to say on his GOAT.
So he had the biggest gap from artists recording next to him at the time. I think everyone was on a different wavelength. When everybody was rapping and don't stop rap, and I went Ram, I said day, and I think and I thought Run DMC, I thought Run was the first person with the most charisma on stage that we've ever seen. But he was rapping, when Run was rapping like, my Adidas, Rakim was rapping like, I'm Arsenal, he was rapping so far ahead of everyone else at the time that I don't think there's ever been a rapper with a bigger gap. You know, when it was Biggie, there was Pop. When there's Jay, there's Nas. And, you know, there was always somebody right there in hip-hop. When it was Rakim, it was Rakim.
You see what I'm saying, man? And here's one from Westfield. Take a listen to Ice Cube.
Is there, for each of you guys, is there a feature that has not happened yet that just for whatever reason the planets didn't align and you don't have a song with them yet?
Nas. I would love to do a song with Nas.
Nas and Cube is crazy.
You know, Rakim. I think everybody in the MC life want to do a song with Rakim at some point. You know, these are OGs. I think I could do a good song with Busta.
Yes.
I think me and him could do a dope song together. You know, these are the ones that I think about that I know we could probably do something crazy.
See that, man? now look, that's a supreme team. Ice Cube, Nas, Rakim, and Busta. That would be a supreme team, man. And you gotta add 50 in there too. No pun intended. You know what I mean? Look, imagine a string of songs. You know how like dancehall has rhythms? Imagine a string of hot beats, right? And on one hot beat, you got Rakim, Nas, LL, Busta, 50, Cube, Eminem, and my personal favorite, Boot Camp Click, and the Wu-Tang, okay? Look, can this happen? And look, we can reclaim hip-hop with flows and lyricism, man. Slick Rick hop on the beat, man. Most Def on the beat. Snoop gotta jump in on it. You know what I'm saying? Get Scarface in there, too. Listen, man, look, Kane, Jay-Z, like, they do that in dancehall, don't they? Like, remember what they did with the beatbox freestyle? Oh, so everybody gonna act like they don't hear me? You know what I'm saying? All the artists listening to this, none of y'all know what I'm talking about? Listen, man, let me go to my shout outs real quick. Let's see what we got. Let me see here. I gotta make this video short because Source said he need the videos early. Okay, my bad, Source, for sending it late. Shout out to who we have over here. Shout out to all of y'all that responded on the BBL question. All of y'all said no on the BBLs. I haven't seen one yes. The only yes I saw was, well, kinda yes, but all of them was no. Most everybody, Sunchild said no. User said no. Okay. Pop Gomez was like, yeah, they stink. I had several at first when it was cool. After a few test drives, they seem to all have the same recall on that make and model for the same malfunction, and they junking. I've had 3 or 4, all the same. I said, damn, bro, that stinks. Who else is this? We got the Lucy said, no BBL, no wigs, no lashes. I'm gonna have to go over to South Africa for love. These American women remind me of Miss Piggy, and I can't get past it anymore when I look at most of these American women. Damn, that's cold. Pac True said, I need to give you credit on your way of reporting current events and how you give a genuinely non-biased perspective, in my opinion. Keep up the good work, brother. I appreciate that, man. That does mean a lot. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Ramel said BBL stink. I was like, Miss Cherry said, no BBL. I grew up in the time where we were all corn-fed, country bred, and we were happy with it. Okay. Crown Me November said, no BBL. I'm Team Stretch Marks, aka also known as natural. I like that. Team Stretch Marks. Hashtag that. Team Stretch Marks. Tavion Bowie said, hey celeb, you are the Kendrick Lamar of content creation, always giving us intelligent content that got us thinking. No, I appreciate that. I can get with that. The Kendrick Lamar of this, I can appreciate that. Queen Bash said, thumbs up on the video, thumbs down for the BBLs. Let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up. Who else is that? Mr. Miami Soldier said, hard no to the BBLs. Yeah. Everybody is in full agreement. BBLs, they stink. Like they're whack. That is, like they ain't no good. Like don't get them. If you're thinking about getting a BBL, don't, because there's nobody that seems to like them. Okay, the artists are trying to tell you that they hot. The industry is trying to promote that they hot. But think about it. People that got BBLs initially were flat-butted people that had probably not really great body shapes, and they thought, I want some hips. I want a big fatty like a black girl. And then they went and tried to do that. And then the black girls was like, oh, well, then I'm going to get it too. Stop playing follow the damn leader. Okay? Damn. Stop playing follow the leader. Gosh. Everything white people do, y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? All the white women getting BBL, so now you want to go get a BBL. I mean, come on, man. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Hairy women are hairy all over the place. So they got hairy eyelashes. So now you want eyelashes. Oh, by the way, Charleston White has apologized. You like to who? Let's take a listen.
Hold on, before I blow this countdown. Okay. I ain't finna go to another. Well, I can't grow older. I know I'm wrong. So I ain't gonna know I'm wrong and continue to be wrong as a man. Gillie, I apologize, my nigga. Yeah, y'all know I'm wrong. I told y'all, and it didn't feel good. But because I felt like he hurt me, hurt people. But I ain't hurt, man. I got a birthday, I'm blessed. Yeah, for me to keep getting the blessings and not block my blessings, I'm making a public apology, no matter if you accept it or not. I ask for your forgiveness. Because I don't want to be wrong at 47 and I've done something at 46.
I ain't gonna lie, during this whole interview, the only one thing I was hoping you were gonna do was that.
Yeah, you brought the cake. The cake made me reflect. Looking at this number, said,
Yo. I can't believe he took accountability for his words and apologized, man. Then he burst into flames for admitting that he was wrong. You see how dangerous it is to admit that you're wrong? That's why you can't do it. Because then nobody will ever listen to you and you'll be exiled from everybody as the person who was once wrong. Don't you get it? Look. Real talk, that's what I'm talking about, man. See, I like the fact that Charleston White apologized. And he ain't die. Did he die? No. He publicly apologized to Gillie for saying what he said about his son. And he said, hurt people, and I wasn't even that hurt. He said, but I was wrong. Salute to Charleston White for that. Look, some of y'all like, I said what I said. I didn't like him then, and I will not like him now. I need to remain consistent for me to have value, and I'll never like him. Hey, look, man, I understand this, okay? If you're Christian, right? People that got saved listening to the gospel under the Apostle Peter were right there when Jesus was talking. You know what I'm saying? They were, they looked at Jesus was like, no, sir. Then Peter came and said the same thing, and then they got saved. Look, you don't have to take it from Charleston when he drops it. You know what I'm saying? The jewels he dropped, you just gonna get from somebody else. Listen, man. Wisdom is evidenced by the result it produces. Okay? And finally, wrap this bad boy up, man. Hit us with a like if you don't hate the content. Listen, Trump has been found guilty on all 34 counts of business falsification. Okay, it reads on the Shade Room. They stated that Donald Trump has been found guilty, and this is what it reads. It says for paying adult entertainer Stormy Daniels $130,000 shortly before the election. The jury reached its verdict after 9.5 hours of deliberations. The judge Merchant instructed jurors for about an hour on how they were meant to inform jurors because of how they're supposed to consider the 34 business falsification. Testimonies that the jury heard included claims that Trump, Cohen, and David Pecker plotted to cover up the payment. Cohen testified twice, and Pecker testified on his phone calls with Trump. Trump did not take the witness stand to offer his own account of what happened, despite proclaiming before the trial that he would absolutely testify. Okay. The prosecution called 20 witnesses in the case, while the defense called 2. He really should have took the stand if he really wanted to, because I think Trump could take the stand and sway the masses. But I mean, you know what happened, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like he didn't take the stand, so he didn't take the stand. And here's the thing. Let me just throw this out here, okay? Wait, didn't I have something on? I looked it up, right? If Trump has been found guilty, okay? So I looked up if it's possible that he could still run for president. You know what I'm saying? I looked up if it was possible for him to run for president, even though he was found guilty of falsifying documents. The internet told me that a former president found guilty of falsifying documents could still run for president. Okay? It also says being convicted of a crime, even a felony, does not disqualify somebody for running or holding the office of president. Okay. The internet also told me, this is, I asked a chat GPT actually. Okay. Which ain't Google, mind you. So I was like, yo, you could still be president even though you're found guilty of 34 counts of falsifying documents, and elected 6 months later. It said, yes, the Constitution does not bar someone with a criminal record from running for being elected president, even if the person was found guilty of multiple counts of falsifying documents. I was like, what if they were sentenced to a year in prison? That's what I said. It said, even if a person is sentenced to prison, they could still run for and be elected for president. The U.S. Constitution doesn't prevent someone from running for office while incarcerated. Practical challenges would arise if an incarcerated individual were elected, as they would face significant barriers, no pun intended, in carrying out the duties of the presidency while in prison. I had to ask it 50 times. Like, wait. You mean to tell me it's possible to run for president while in prison? The chat GPT said yes. The Constitution does not disqualify someone from running or being elected president based on their incarceration status. While it would be highly unusual, logistically challenging, an incarcerated person could technically campaign and even win the presidency. Look, our country is clown enough, filled with enough clowns for that man to actually win the presidency from behind bars. We got enough clowns over here because technically the Trumpsters is like a cult. Like, you know, you could be, oh no, he's a damn patriot. You're an idiot. Okay, I'm just gonna call it what it is. You can say I'm biased. I really don't care. You're an idiot. Hit the like button if you agree with what I'm talking about. Okay, and look, and if you disagree, hit the like button from the free speech that I'm currently enjoying. Okay, hit the like button if you enjoy my free speech, which might disagree with your thoughts. Because you should be liking it even if because this is America, and in America, the great country founded by Christopher Columbus, we have the freedom to say what we want, including the fact that we don't like Trumpsters. Okay, that is people not now. You know what I'm saying? If you voted for Trump, you voted for Trump, but you might be like, man, he was the lesser of two evils. That's different. versus like his stone cold supporters. Listen, man. Plies posted this. This is what Plies posted. He said, Trump and his supporters are the real threat to America. How, Plies? Plies goes, when they don't get their way, it's rigged. When he's indicted, it's rigged. When he loses in court, it's rigged. When he's impeached, it's rigged. When he wins, it's not. They're the ugliest part of America. A complete disgrace. That's true. Yeah, you know, y'all using the word, y'all saying it's rigged because that's what he said. Everything he says is right, and anytime anybody goes against him is wrong. You're against free speech all of a sudden? What are you, a Democrat? If you're against the freedom of me saying what I'm saying, then you got to be a Democrat. Because Democrats don't want you to say, well, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't really love your freedom of speech like that. So you Republicans and Democrats are the same damn person. Hit the damn like button if you agree with what I'm saying. And on this video, I might get the lowest number of views if y'all dislike it. So don't dislike it. You know what I'm saying? No. I honestly do believe, though, that they're all cut from the same cloth. Okay? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. I could be wrong. And if I am, then, you know. But I see clowns on both sides. Right? There are clowns on both sides. Hit the like button if you agree with that. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Real talk. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. If you appreciate free dialogue and dialogue that maybe makes you think and maybe even disagrees with your thought process, like us on that. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. You know, if this video gets shared out, you know, I might get in trouble because I'm speaking so freely, and a lot of people don't like that. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. A lot of people don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, hear other views other than their own. Oh, wait, let me add this last piece of information that I just found, right? Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow have commented again on what Peter Rosenberg said, and I feel like I need to highlight this. All right, so I'm adding this last story back in, right? So let me just tell you what they clapped back with. They said this. They said, this is Sheff G's response. He goes, "Damn, thought we was free to vote for whoever we wanted. I never knew we had to have the same political opinion as Laura Stiles, Old Man Ebro, and Rosenberg in order to gain success. Imagine that. Crazy thing is, throughout all my success, I never seen neither of y'all mention my name. Y'all sat silently and watched, LOL. But as soon as something that y'all consider negative comes up, y'all quick to shout? Y'all the reason our generation is the way it is. I'm not even gonna say no disrespectful-ish either. It's all love. Everything lit." 100%. That's facts, man. What he said was facts. This is the reason why the younger generation is jacked up. Not because they jacked up. If you think the younger generation is jacked up, it's because your generation is cuffed up. You follow me? There's no way around it. Every generation talk about the younger generation is worse. Where you think they learned it from? You think they just got it on their own? They got it from you. You know what I'm saying? Peter Rosenberg over here promoting nothing but murder in the music every single day with promiscuity and drug culture, but then he want to talk about, oh, they shouldn't be allowed on Summer Jam stage, and then you gonna let Doja Cat and frickin' Sexy Red hop up in there with all the other rappers, every single other rapper that talk about murder and killing and drugs? Goofies. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.